Definitely one of the best songs ever written. So good. Give me peace of mind, Daddy. Okay. I'm feeling that today. Okay, so apparently we have a repeat, which is, hey, like Don said, whatever. When I first saw that, I said it was a repeat, but then I was thinking maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a different Heart song, because the video didn't look very familiar. It looked a little familiar. But we'll just get into this here. Those girls rocked. They rocked it. That was crazy. It was so good. What caught my eye the most was the matching hairdos. It's like a mullet for a woman. I feel like women back then who were tomboys all had that look. Like Kristen Sanborn. I don't know if you guys remember Missy Stagliano. Another name thrown in the hat there for random people in our Friday night reviews. Which is weird because Missy and Kristen both turned out to be gay. I wonder if Hart, are the Hart or Wilson sisters, right? Are they gay? I don't remember them, any reports of them ever being married. Interesting. Anyways, that song was so good. Bass line, great. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Guitar Hero. My kids played the hell out of that on, was it PlayStation or PlayStation? What was the other one? Where you could play tennis and golf and bowling. What the hell was that? Anyways, Guitar Hero, that was probably the most popular song on Guitar Hero. And my kids really liked that. If they heard Barracuda now, they would love it, and it would remind them of Guitar Hero. It's a really good song. And at the end, it got even better. I usually don't like the instrumental parts of songs, but everything was so powerful to me. Is that the right word? Powerful. The voices sounded amazing. That song is. I don't know how it did last time, if it won or lost. So I liked it a lot. And looking at Heart was like I heard Barracuda when I was a kid, but I didn't know it was Heart. But Heart became popular to me in the MTV days, mid '80s. These Dreams, when everything was the big hair, and honestly, they were much prettier. They were much prettier in those videos in the mid '80s. And that's what MTV was. It was about the glitz and the glamour and how you looked. And the songs were good, but they looked prettier. But as far as it's just different. I don't know, different styles almost because of the big hair and stuff. But that's what MTV was geared for. It's looks mainly. So that's a great song. It's a good video. On to Queen. What is up? I know I've seen that video before, but I've never noticed that he put that hat on. He put the hat on during the song. What a shitty hat. What was that? Was it there's like horns on it? What the fuck was that? I just couldn't take my eyes off the hat. And I couldn't take my eyes off of, look, it's 2019 now. That song was 1980. Most positive it was 1980. How gay he was, which is fine. But his movements are so gay. I mean, I don't want to get in a rant about gay because I think it's just sad that guys can't come out and I don't blame them because the ridicule you would take or almost take, once you're out, you're out. But, and I saw the movie, the Queen movie. I think I told you guys before. I watched the Queen movie last year. Very well done. The guy had a lot of demons, but he was very talented. His voice was crazy. Great, what do you call it? Showman. He was just very flamboyant. I like Freddie Mercury, but Another One Bites the Dust is probably my favorite song by them. Bohemian Rhapsody, just too much going on there. We Will Rock You can be too cliche, uh, commercial, whatever you want to say it. And I know they had other great songs, but Another One Bites the Dust is so good. And I remember that from Fran Allison. Jim, I remember you, Mark DeProspero. I think Mark might have the record for mentions on this. I don't know who else, but that song was so good. I remember you guys liked it so much, and I remember playing on Polish Home, which is ironic. I'm going to the Polish Home tonight with Mom and Dad. We played on Polish Home. That song just seemed to always be playing on the way to games and the way home. It was so good. And then that part, I don't know if they call it a break, when they come out of, it just gets better. When he goes, hey, hey, another one bite, like it slows down. It's so good. So good. I'm picking Queen, Another One Bites the Dust. So again, I did watch Don's review. I know he picked Heart, and I'm not picking Queen to make it 1-1. It just brings me back to a better time. And Heart's a great song. Barracuda's a great song. But Another One Bites the Dust is so good. And one more story about Another One Bites the Dust. Again, 1980. This is how I know it's 1980. Again, useless information I have. The Detroit Lions in 1980 started off 4 or 5-0. And their running back was, I don't know if you guys remember, he was a stud. Billy Sims. He was amazing. And they started off so hot. And I remember them being on the NFL Today, the pregame show. And Billy Sims, and I don't know who the other two guys were, but they were singing Another One Bites the Dust because that was their theme song after they won a game, because obviously the team that they beat, there was Another One Bites the Dust. But that was cool to me being 9 or 10 years old. And I just never forgot that. I'm sure if I went on YouTube, I could find that clip. But I probably won't go look for it. So that's that. It brings me back to a better time in life. A good time. Just a fun time. Fran Allison and NFL Today. So I'm picking Another One Bites the Dust. Going to dinner with Mom and Dad, like I mentioned. Going to the Polish Home. They asked me today if I wanted to go. I said, why not? I'll go. Be back in time for the World Series, which is great. I really, really like how the Nats are playing. And I hope they beat the shit out of Houston for just personal reasons. Don, again, I saw your review. Not to step on Jim's toes, but Juan Soto, I've been saying since last year, it's like amazing that he doesn't get more recognition. I know he probably does in Washington. And I mean, again, it's amazing how far they've gone after losing Bryce Harper. I know Bryce was overhyped, but he still is a great player. And for them to go this far, obviously their pitching is great, but Anthony Rendon is another one who's so underrated. Trey Turner is a freaking stud at short. Howie Kendrick, finds a fountain of youth. Robles is amazing. I can go on and on. Zimmerman seems like, I thought he was washed up. He's great. A little leery about the bullpen. And also afraid if Houston wins one, I want them to sweep Houston, because I think if Houston wins one, they can exhale, and then maybe, I don't know. I think the home team has more pressure on them, so we'll see what happens this weekend. But I'm enjoying the hell out of the World Series. Football sucks. It just sucks. Jim, I think you're probably down on football again because the Giants are struggling, but I like what they're doing. Quarterback, running back are going to be really good. I don't know about your coaching staff, though. Seems like you guys, since you got rid of Coughlin, you've been struggling in that area. Anyway, that's about it. I guess that's it. So you guys have a good weekend, and we'll talk to y'all later. See ya.